And we're back, folks, for more Battle Brothers. Now, objectives, not going to do that because that's insane. I must admit, last time we were talking about the Marauder, the tribal faction that's being added in the next DLC. And from what it looks like, it's going to be a fairly interesting faction, very offensive based, like a hybrid of the Orcs and let's see, it was a hybridation of the Orcs and something else. Which was it? Was I think it was like the Orcs and human factions. Like, so you get slightly lighter armor, but they're very aggressive and they do more damage the more you hurt them. Right, I'm gonna grab this wolf pelt. And we're going to equip it to one of our best melee dudes, if we can find one. He's really good. Would this replace his gear? Yeah, it will, which is annoying. It's 15 durability. And I could give it to him. I might give it to him, actually. Urge repeat wishes to resolve any opponent engaged in melee by 5%. Actually, I'd probably give it to him. There we go. Looks good. Very useful to have it with him, because the way he works, he'll be able to cleave people up very nicely. It'll break the formation on that side. Right. So that's taken care of. Necklace, pelts. Still don't know what these wool potions do. What's this mission? More ears, escort job. 4 days to the south. I'm just trying to think about this. So it's 4 days. That's going to cost me basically. It's nearly 300 a day. That's going to be 1,200 for the trip. And we only get extra pay if we kill stuff, so it's not really worth it. So let's rush up here. At this point, we're literally just trying to level up. No, faction job is... That's just nasty. I don't want anything to do... Ooh, legendary weapon. Marvelous wall break. It's a very nice pole arm. Very nice, but for the price of it... I mean, I have the money, actually, to be honest, but it's massively inflated for what it is. So what's the comparison? Do we have a comparison? So what's his? It's 60 to 90, 30, 50. Right, okay. And... so it's slightly higher chance to hit the head. Range of... and slightly less fatigue penalty, that's it. That's all you get. That's going to be an extra 5 grand. No. No offense, but just no. I'd rather buy some actual decent armor. I have the money for it now. To be honest, these guys should be really equipped with better gear. That's nice. God, a lot of stuff is expensive. There's anything in the discount section. Well, in the general market, I should say. Nothing particularly outlandish or of interest. We could get some paint. Why not? Who do you want to clear? Let's colour his paint. His helmet. There we go. So he's got a nice coloured helmet. I mean, at this point we have quite a bit of money to spare, so I'm not overly concerned. Okay. Oh, we can't use it. We can't use it on that helmet. Okay, that sucks. That's a shame. I'd kind of hoped that we could have used it, but on those helmets, but so it's only common helmets. Right click or drag it onto a helmet. Can be used to paint many common helmets. Okay. It's a shame that you can't paint those then. So all it does is just like, oh, it's because these helmets already exist in game. I see. It's a shame. I was sort of hoping that there'd be new paint variations for the helmets. Ah well. I'm not going to get it. I really, really want to, but it's just not practical for the amount of money they're asking. Pole harm is nice. Hammer, two-handed. Actually, who do I have who's... I mean, he has the shield ability, but if I gave him... I mean, that could be something. Is there a Warhammer here to compare with? That's more just straight up damage. The thing with the polearm is that we could give it to the back ranker and just basically have him swinging from the back. Actually, that might be a useful thing to pick up. $30 to $40, 225 effective against damage. And that's $50 to $75. But that has to be Frank rank. Well, this can be right over cover, and we can just be smacking him from over cover. I'll grab one. I've got the money for it. I don't have to use it, but it would be useful to have in the case where we're coming up against a lot of like stuff like orc warriors, and you just don't want to be having people getting in close. I mean, if push comes to shove, we could just literally... +6 XP. So what's that? It builds 12 fatigue. Builds 15 fatigue. I mean, to be honest, we could, if we wanted to, that could be useful to have. Like, he's going to be level 10 soon, so I'm tempted to get, say, like, Headhunter. Reach is very nice. Overwhelm is always very useful, but he's got low initiative order, so it's not that good. Picking something like Brawny for him. Or literally picking something like Crippling Strike and or Executioner. Level 11 is when we start getting perks. We could actually pick up Student. Well, that's not that useful, to be honest. Because it works out just to get a bit, help us, we might be get that, help us grind a bit more. Or I could literally just get have him as like a polearm specialist, switch him out. Get him with that so he can be either polearm against normal people when we go up against armor, switch him out and give him the war hat, give him the pole hammer and basically a pole axe, and just basically having smacking people with it. That could be something that we could do. But then again, I could do it with him, because he's about to be level 10. Berserker, Battlefords, rotate. He's got the ones that I basically want. I could give him Hammer Mastery, since he's got really high weapon skill compared to this bloke. Have him just like switch so that axes are so good for destroying shields. We'll see. Something to debate for the future. I've burnt for a bit of money anyway, so I need work. Escort duty, not really worth it. Okay. They haven't got any jobs. Personally, I like the long axe over the great axe. Great axe is just straight up nice for killing people, but it does have drawbacks. Anything of worth in here? Grab some bread and some extra tools. Everything is looking relatively okay. Probably need to start getting myself some backup troops. At least some backup archers. I haven't been able to find a decent one yet. Problem is I'm lacking any huntsman's, like any villages that have huntsman's stuff in it, which isn't great. Level 1 is annoying. What's a job? No, I'm not going to do a level 3 because level 3 is going to be obscene. They haven't got anything. They've only got food, but they will grab some. Right. Work. Money we're still fine for. At least one named weapon. The problem is I wasn't willing to pay like the obscene amount of money it would take to get the ambition fulfilled. So first things first, check in to see if there's anything worth picking up in the shop. Not really, besides paint. Armory. There's some nice things in the armory actually. Maybe it's time that I move over towards a better helmet. It's expensive. They were cheap? No, of course not. Flanged mace. See, this is really. I love the great axe, but you literally have to be on the front lines of it, so it's just not worth it. But serious topic. Do I want to get this helmet? It's going to cost me quite a bit of money. Want to give it really to one of my backliners who needs better head armor. Yeah, I'll grab it. It's going to cost us a bit of cash, but who's the best stamina for it? Probably going to give it to him because I can't afford to lose him. So you can have that to reduce his vision greatly, but that's going to be about it. You can have that 40, 40, 80. Actually, it's worse for him to have. You can have that. We need to have someone who's not going to take a massive fatigue for having it. You can have that. You can have that. Okay. So now we really need contract work. Patrol the road, I can see. Right, so this is a patrol job. And we just have to kill everything we find on the road. Okay. Can be done. For a total of 35 heads. So where's the next point that we need to go to? All the way down there? Okay, we can't actually waste time then, unfortunately. That's a shame. Not a single soul. We've still got plenty of money in the bank, so we should be okay. Orc scouts, yeah, okay. This isn't great, but I'm going to fight them. We've got enough people that we shouldn't have any issue. Range unit will be a bit of a problem. I'm going to... Do I want to pull back? It's not going to help us a lot. So there's 8 on 12, okay. So they're going to be hitting us from here then. Missed. We're just going to hold the line. See what happens. Take him in the chest. Delay, delay. Shield wall, delay. Ah. I love spear wall. It's so very useful. It's a beautiful ability to have. Start inflicting morale penalties. Shoot at the ones with low morale because they'd be less likely to duck if you can actually hit stuff. Gets him in the neck. Right, move to here and we're just going to start taking care of business. I really do hate fighting in the dark. Right. Keep the spear wall up, he's out, he's fine. Delay. Destroy all this gear, we're going to push. Won't hit. If he flees, I'm not going to bother to chase these two. Oh no, he stand the fight. Good on you, son. You need to get another skull. Let's give the young lad a chance to earn his stripes. It's over. Nothing particularly noteworthy. Got 7 heads. Okay, we're going to put a cut in here, folks, and we'll pick it up in a second. If you've liked, please press the like button. If you wish to subscribe, please press the subscription button. You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on Steam and leave a comment in the comment section and I'll get back in contact with you. This has been Battle Brothers Beast and Exploration DLC, and we continue on our merry adventures. So see you all again next time. Goodbye.